Hello, folks. Welcome to part 1 of the SecGPT series. So, today we'll be talking about some of the prompting methods, some prompting techniques, and some simplifying the responses given by ChatGPT, etc. So, I have also one bonus jailbreaking technique that I would like to share. Only for education purpose, which I would not recommend using it for unethical grounds. Feel free to use it at your own risk. This channel is no way responsible for any of your actions. As a disclaimer, I need to mention. So, for the first thing, let's see about some of the prompting methods. So, there are like four prompting methods I would like to discuss today, but there are more, as obviously. So, the first prompting method is asking ChatGPT an open-ended question. So the open-ended question, let's say that describe an ideal cyber security role. So there are two uh, methods you can use for getting the data out of it. So in the first method, it gives you a lot of explanation about what are the values of a cybersecurity professional and how you need to continue your career, those kind of stuff. And it has given me 18 points as a whole. So another variation I could use it just in case if I want to uh, very fast learn about it. So I'll just say with the word briefly, high level, etc., etc. You can use to just get some data in some lines to get an understanding about this role. So the next kind of question is multiple choice. I'm going to ask ChatGPT, the sky is which color? So in this case, when you see, it gives you that sky color is kind of dynamic, certain time intervals, certain weather, it varies. So this will also give you the same kind of answer. It will give you multiple choices. It depends. And the third kind of question is fill in the blanks. I'll ask the cyber attack, which is encrypted for money. So in this case, it will show you, obviously talking about ransomware attack. So it found out it's a ransomware attack, and it explains what is ransomware attack, etc. And the fourth kind of question is asking yes or no binary questions. So does Earth have oxygen? So when I ask yes, it does obviously, and it gives you how many percent and why it is very much essential, etc. So these are the four kind of prompting methods. So let's see some of the prompting techniques as well as output techniques. So the first prompting technique is role playing. So let's say I'm considering a role as Iron Man. As Iron Man, tell me about cars. So this will give you the tone and perspective uh, about a person or a character that you can list. So this hasn't given me. Okay, I'll just ask us Tony Stark maybe, or else we can go very much interesting as Jack Sparrow. Tell me about cars. You see, so you can see that it is telling in the tone of Jack Sparrow. So since he's very much ship kind of person, You can see navigating the highways, going through the distance. So the tone and sentence formation is like his character itself. So this is kind of interesting. You can explore much more on this kind of technique. So let's go move on to the output. So I want to output some things as a list. Give me a list of top trending hashtags. So give it as a list as a keyword. So since this one is limited to September 2021, so it will not give you the trending hashtags. So I'll just give list of top hashtags, because trending data it will not have it currently. So it has given me the data till September 2021. Some 20 hashtags it gave. So this is one of the technique of outputting it into a list that you can use. So output the list for let's say brute forcing top 100 keywords. So it's still talking about hashtags since the conversation is relevant to that. So you can use these kind of techniques to output as a list or a story format. So let's say explain me about a bike in a story format. So this will explain you about a bike in a small story to understand what is a bike. So these kind of techniques you can use to output according to the format that you need. Next one, we are going to talk about how we can simplify the responses that we get. So let's say that I'm getting some responses that are very complicated. The example of cyber security example I got, which is quite complicated. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to tell me as a fourth grader about cyber security. Let's say about penetration testing. So this will simplify the text as a fourth grader to explain to you in much detail about penetration testing. So it quite takes a while. Let's see if it responds. So continuing guys, you can see that it gave you in a fourth grader format with some uh, explanations and comparisons, etc. Still it's kind of explaining, but it took me some time to get this text, as it's kind of loading to structure the sentence, but it actually gives you a proper way to understand something that is in a very basic way. This is something very much important in case if you want to understand about complicated ideas, etc. So this can be very much experimental for you guys. So I'll move on. So I'll say avoid jargons and acronyms, and explain about uh, some satellite, maybe Starlink satellites. So this will simplify you without giving jargons and acronyms, etc. And if you want to make it a relative thing, like let's say that I'm talking to a friend and I'm explaining to a friend and I want to talk in a conversational tone to a friend, how can I get that output? So write in conversational tone to a friend about Starlink satellites. So this will give you that conversational tone, how we can talk about the satellites to a friend. So this is some kind of different formats, different perspective, etc. So the final, we have come to the end of the video. The final technique is jailbreaking, which I will be very much advising you not to get into ethical grounds, but you can experiment on it only for educational purposes, obviously. So this one is called TAN 6.0. So it has quite some uh, text available: dude prompt, Dan prompt, jailbreak prompt, Mongo Tom prompt, Stan prompt. I'll give this link in the video, but please use it on your own risk, and please don't go for any unethical grounds for which the channel is not responsible. So that's it from me, guys. Thank you everyone for watching. Please support me by liking, sharing, and subscribing. I'm looking forward to post more videos on this topic if this video reaches good reputation. Thank you everyone for watching again.